I don't like the original games in the remastered. It's just the remastered versions. I'm sure there's some licensing and some other stuff going on.
Probably was more of like a technological thing that the games might not have been able to function on the new hardware.
I mean, there's no way. I mean, they obviously can, because Crash 1 was in Uncharted 4.
Well, I mean,
a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crash 1 wasn't. A tiny little snippet of a demo was in there, right? That they probably custom made.
I still don't understand how PS1 classics are on PS4. What is it? And Virtual Console not on Switch yet.
Let's track down Sean Layden and be like, what's going on?
Buddy. What you doing? Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Absolution coming first to PlayStation 4 on July 6th. Activision and Infinity Ward have unveiled the first official details of Call of Duty Infinity Warfare Absolution, the third DLC pack for 2016's #1 top-selling console video game. Nice.
You probably didn't need to put all that in there.
The map pack features 4 new diverse multiplayer maps and a new zombies co-op experience called Attack of the Radioactive Thing, set in a 50s era beach town where a government science experiment has gone horribly wrong. Absolution is scheduled to release July 6th, first on the PSN, and other platforms will follow soon. You gonna get back in for that?
You know, I was really excited when they announced the Call of Duty Zombie Chronicles, where they put all of the zombie experiences together, and I just haven't been able to get anybody to play with me. It's like, I feel that Call of Duty has a bad reputation among people who work in the video game business, who work in video games media. Whenever I talk to my friends who I play with online that also work in games, they always just kind of scoff when I talk about Call of Duty. I'm like, there's a reason it's the #1 game in the world. Like, you can hate on it if you want.
Yeah.
But what Activision has done with that franchise, I think is really incredible. So yeah, I am gonna play it, Tim.
Yeah, you do that. I know the single player gets a lot of love from people that do play it. But yeah, the multiplayer does.
I think it's mostly because most of us who attempt to play COD multiplayer just get wrecked.
Yeah.
And we never want to admit that we're bad at something, so then people are just like, it sucks.
Yeah, and when you see something over and over and over, it's kind of easy to write it off as always being the same. And I think that it gets to the point where I feel like a lot of the people in the industry aren't playing Call of Duty. And their thoughts of Call of Duty are based on Modern Warfare 2, and they haven't played any of the other ones, but the fact that it's happened every year just kind of makes them go, it's just more of the same. The same way we write off Madden, people write off Mario, or whatever. It's like
no one's writing off Mario, Tim. Come on.
Yeah, well, there's millions of people that are. They do that because they're just like, oh, the 20th Mario game, and it's just like, I mean, they're pretty different, when you're comparing 3D World to Galaxy to Sunshine, whatever. But Call of Duty is the same. It's my opinion.
Yes.
Now it's time for deals of the day. This one, if you want to switch, you better act now. It's probably already gone as the time we're saying this. ThinkGeek has a new supply of consoles available to order right now. The retailer is selling an array of Switch bundles on its website, and that's where they get you. It's only a bunch of bundles with some shit you probably don't want. The bundles range from and each comes with a console, a copy of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and additional pieces of Zelda merchandise, such as Legend of Zelda, Arts and Artifacts art book, and other collectibles. You can find the fullest of bundles on thinkgeek.com if they're still available. What does it look like?
So they all say pre-order, which is weird. So I'll pick the cheapest one, which comes with the Zelda watch.
Okay.
Let me see if I can pre-order. Oh, it says coming late July.